Hello, everyone. This is Jarvis S. Scott with What's Happening in Birmingham today. I've got the honor and pleasure of being with Sheriff Mark Pettway. Thank you for coming on the podcast today, Sheriff.
Well, I'm glad to be here. Want to share some things with your audience, and we're glad to have this interview with you.
Great. As you know, been very busy. Jefferson County, largest county in the state. First kickoff. How you been doing?
I've been doing great. We've been busy right here in the sheriff's office, making sure that our vision come to fruition.
Okay, so being in office came in 2018. What were some of your goals and objectives?
Well, one of the first things we want to do is make sure we start the revolving door. We put things into place to rehab the individuals that were incarcerated right here in Jefferson County Jail to help give them an education, learn some skills and trades, and then employ them before they leave the county jail and make sure they stay in those jobs. Also, we wanted to bridge the gap between law enforcement and the community. You will see me all the time in the community, talking to the people, interacting with them, building that trust up between law enforcement and the community, because we need to have a relationship, and that is something that we do each and every day right here in the sheriff's office.
Okay, so you came in office 2 years in, COVID-19 hit in 2020. How did your office adjust? Well, what you do? I mean, it's from a spectrum of social distancing. It's kind of hard to do that with jails and then officers, and things like that. So how did you have to pivot and things like that?
We worked with the DA that's here, DA Danny Carr. We worked with the judges, and we made sure that we had a plan in place to separate those that were new coming into the jail, to make sure they didn't have to go into the jail. So what we did, we changed the bond amount. We allowed most of the new incomers to be able to sign their own selves out of jail. We had a booking station outside of the jail, so they would not enter into the jail. So that way, it would not contaminate the environment that we had inside the jail. So we protected our inmates by making sure that new incomers would not come inside the jail. Also, we had spraying going on to sanitize the jail. So we did a lot of things to protect the inmates at the jail, to make sure that they were safe, because we had limited space to quarantine, and there was nothing else that we could do besides use the limited space for quarantining. And we had other plans to keep people from coming in.
Now, I'm going to say, in the field, what type of, crime is nonstop? What types of crime did you all experience, or what type of what you had to, the officers had to experience that was different now with COVID-19? Because at that point, let's go back to March 2020, everybody's pretty much presumably locked down and closed down. What type of cases were you all dealing with more?
Well, domestic violence did go up.
Okay.
It increased significantly. And we had a lot of domestic violence calls. Thank God that now that number has changed. It's gone down. We're getting back to life. Somewhat as normal. But domestic violence, it went through the roof. But we were able to deal with it, and we got through that now. And we're glad to see that those numbers are coming down. It was nothing that we saw that anyone did anything serious to anyone, but I think the tensions were flaring, their love was being tested, and they found out how much they really loved one another after being together for so long without being able to go out in the public. So their love was really tested.
Okay, I want to go back to...
Do you know what's happening in Birmingham? Find out now with the all-new What's Happening Birmingham app. Download today on Android, iPhone, and iPad for free. Get info on everything you need to know about local news, events, businesses, restaurants, and more. Visit our website, what'shappeningbirmingham.com, follow us on Twitter at HappeningBham, or call us at 205-538-4508. Download the What's Happening Birmingham app today. What's Happening Birmingham, your source for everything Birmingham.